Hi YouTube, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about this hair that I have in my head from an Aliexpress vendor, Rosa Hair Products. So let's just go ahead and get into the video. In my head I have in Brazilian loose wave hair, and I have the inches 22, 24, and 26 in. I have also dyed this hair red, as you can see, because my hair is red, so I wanted to match it to my hair. I bought this hair on the day after Christmas, and it got here on Wednesday or Thursday, I believe. It came in a DHL packaging like normal, and it was really nice packaging. Once I took the plastic off, the box that it came in actually was in a sleeve. The sleeve had the logo for Rosabeauty. Rosa Hair Products is also known as Rosabeauty online. It's their logo. So the sleeve had the nice logo on it, and the hair was really nice. It came in the common long plastic bags that it comes in, with the stickers that tell you which length is which length. Immediately I noticed that each hair had a different type of thickness to it, but I wasn't sure, so I was just like, okay, well, let's just try to open it up and see what happens. So I opened up the 22 inch, and I noticed it comes in a really nice spiral curl, one big spiral curl that they probably put it in before they sent it. I smelled it. It smelled fine. It smelled like hair. It didn't smell like product or anything like that. It smelled really nice, and I noticed that the hair was very thick. The wefts were very nice. I didn't see any problem with the wefts. It was really nice weft, really nice, and the hair was very thick. I did not measure any of the hair. I did not have a measuring tape, so I did not do that. The 24 inch, I noticed that it had it wasn't as thick as the first hair, but it was pretty thick. It was really nice. The length was really nice, and again, the smell was fine. The wefts were fine. And I got to the 26 inch, and I noticed a dramatic difference in thickness from the 22, 24, and the 26. The 26 had the thinnest bundle, most likely because it's the longest bundle, which is more common. And I'm fine with that. I've never had 26 inch hair, so I was like, okay, well, maybe this is just how it goes. I'm not 100% sure. The longest I used to have was 24, and that was for prom. So I was kind of shocked, but I said, okay, well, that's what I paid for. That's what 26 inch usually comes as, from what I've seen on YouTube. So I was okay with it. I decided to go ahead and co-wash the hair because I knew I was going to be having the hair dyed a few days later. So I needed to co-wash the hair before I gave it to her to make sure that I conditioned it the way that I wanted it to be conditioned before she went and put color on the hair. And as I was conditioning the hair, I noticed that the hair was very soft after I had washed it. It washed very fine. There was no dye in the water. The water was fine. The water was clear. And it was a really nice wash, and I just hung it up on hangers to dry, and it dried pretty quickly. But I noticed immediately that the ends of all three bundles were very thin, and they had the wave pattern was nice, but they had some unraveled ends. It kind of looked like split ends. It kind of looked like thin ends, and it just didn't look like something I was used to getting from Rosa Hair Products. I was used to getting really thick bundles to the ends, really healthy looking bundles, even after I washed them. But these bundles that I got here had the best wave pattern, I would say, because I've always gotten loose wave hair from Rosa Hair Products, and after I wash, they never really have a nice wave. They usually kind of just drop completely. This one actually had a really pretty wave, and I have pictures of everything that I'm speaking about. So the three bundles had that fraying kind of ends, but the worst one was the 26, especially since it was the thinnest bundle, and I noticed it completely when I unraveled the bundles that it was very thin. You got very little hair compared to the rest of them. So I was kind of concerned that I would have to cut the ends after I put it in, and I was really not trying to do that because I paid for 26, 24, 22, and I didn't want to have to cut 2 inches off my 26 because the ends were that bad. I could have just got a 22, 24, 24, or 20, 22, 24, something like that instead of getting this. And it was kind of disappointing. So I decided, okay, well, let's go ahead and let her, do the dye and then condition it, and we'll see what happens after that. When I was washing the hair, and after the hair had all dried, I had noticed that the colors the hair were kind of all over the place. Instead of getting all, you know, kind of 1B natural type hair, the hair, especially the 22-inch, had a 4 kind of color to it. It wasn't like they had dyed it, it's probably just the natural color of the hair, but it definitely on the 24, it was a 4, no 22, it was a color 4, and the ends were extremely light. They were like a light brown, almost like a 2. So I knew that when I got my hair dyed, the color was going to pick up more on the lighter hair than it would the darker hair. The one that had the darkest hair was the 24, and the one that had close to light, like a 4 as well, was the 26. So I knew these bundles are going to pick up this color a lot more, and the color is going to be a lot more vibrant on those bundles. And I knew that going into getting my hair dyed. I forgot to let her know, but she noticed it as well when she went to go dye it. And when she gave me the hair back, she told me one of the bundles has a really, really bright red. I don't want you to be concerned or worried, but it just picked up more on that bundle. And I said, okay, I noticed that before. I'm glad you're letting me know, and I'm glad that you're telling me, so I'm not shocked when I go look at it, which was fine with me. I didn't mind having bright red in there or having a more red, because it's going to eventually like settle, so I was fine with that. When I first got it installed, I got it installed and it was not, no heat was put on it. I put the heat on it myself. I wanted to curl my own hair, and I didn't have much time when I first put heat on it, so I just wand curled my hair and went ahead and just did loose wand curls all over to kind of match the wave pattern that was already in it. But immediately I noticed that the 26-inch was really thin on the ends. When I first styled my hair, it was almost a noticeable length difference between the 22 and the 26, the 22, 24, and the 26. It kind of was like a space. I wish I took a picture of my hair before I actually went ahead and curled it later, but I really was not thinking. I just wanted to see what was going on. I had to go somewhere quickly. The style, and outside it was kind of raining, so as soon as I went outside, the style kind of dropped, so it was just not a good experience. But I noticed when I had first put the wand curls on it that the 26 out of all 3 bundles was not holding the curl very well at all. Like it was almost like after I had curled it, it immediately dropped, and it was kind of disappointing because I was like, oh no, I'm not gonna want to keep this in if it's gonna do that, because that's not what I want. I want my hair to, like, you know, curl and keep the curl and not drop my curls. So I went to the thing I had to. So when I got home, I saw that the curls had dramatically dropped, and I was very discouraged because I know that I was probably gonna have to cut the ends, because they, like I had said before, the ends were very frayed. And it was worse when I put it in and it was actually on my hair, because the ends looked like, whew, they did not look good. And I was just really sitting here with the scissors like, oh, I'm about to cut it. But I decided, no, let's try to style it fully and do my curls, and then we'll see what happens. So I proceeded to curl the hair. The hair curled beautifully. I used one of my older straighteners because I forgot my good straightener at school, and it curled beautifully. It was great. The curls were really nice spiral curls, and running my fingers through it was fine and all of that. The curls lasted me all night. It was fine, and they were very bouncy and flowy, and everybody loved them. If I have pictures of how the hair looked before, I will insert them, but they'll probably just be Snapchats. If I do have any, that's what it'll be. So it's basically day 1 of me having the hair in. Pros that I have is that it's not as thick as I like, but I like it in my head. The curls hold very well. It's held my curls pretty nicely. They're kind of subdued to waves, but they're really, really nice. The hair is very soft. It's really nice. I love how soft this hair is. It's not bothering me. I've never really had hair this long, but it's definitely something that I am liking. Some of the cons is, again, the ends. I'm gonna give it a few days to see how it does, but the ends, I don't know if you can see it, but the ends are they kind of look like they have some split ends to me, and I don't really like that. But the hair is really pretty. and it's something that I'm really happy about. I really like Rosa hair products. This vendor has been great. I've been ordering with this vendor since my junior year in high school. I'm a freshman in college now. It is a really great vendor. They are very good with their communication. If you have any questions, you can definitely ask them questions. And they will try to get back to you. They're in China, so they're in a different time schedule, but they do have people that respond. I've always gotten a good response with them. Even when I had got a bad bundle, a bad batch of hair, they gave me a discount, and it was really, really nice of them. They've always been a good company to me, and I just really enjoy like ordering from them for a good 2 to 3 years. So it's really good. My mom has ordered hair from them, so it's a really good company. I'm pretty happy with my hair. I will give an update in about 2 weeks if I can. If not, I'll do a 1 month. I'll just try to update as much as I can because I am also a college student, so I have to be mindful of my time. But I do really like this hair and I'm happy with it. So I will keep you guys updated, and thanks for watching.